Hey, Tech. Obviously, this season has been interesting for you coming here in the middle of the year. Played a lot again, I think 15, 16 games, something like that, and then missing the last few weeks. How would you kind of surmise your time here and looking forward to the future? I feel like when you talk about it, you have talked about being here beyond this season. I guess can you just kind of speak on that?
I think it's been good. I love my time here. I'm really enjoying my time here. Obviously the last month wasn't really easy. With the injury, I would have loved to be on the court with the guys and help them fight these last 15 games. I don't know how many it was. But as I said many times, I'm looking forward to the future. I love my time here. I love Detroit. I love the Pistons organization, and I think we're gonna work this summer, everybody, towards me staying here long term. That's what I want. That's what we want. So we want to work for that, and I'm really excited for that.
How much do you think you're able to show in the games that you did play? Obviously, it's tough to be traded mid-season and kind of learn things on the fly, but looking back, just kind of what stood out about what you were able to do on the court?
I think I was able to show definitely more than I was able to show in Utah, where I definitely had a different role. Coming here, I had more shots, had more the ball in my hands. There's definitely a different role, which I really enjoyed it, and it's a shame, that the last month I wasn't able to play. So I think I could have even expand that, with unfortunately us having a lot of guys out, and but I think I definitely show a lot of what I can do on the floor, what I can be as an NBA player. I think I established myself as a good NBA role player, and that was my goal coming into the season. And I'm really grateful and thankful to the Pistons for giving me this opportunity to expand my role.
How has that opportunity kind of shaped your offseason as opposed to maybe if you were just a free agent or got traded over the offseason and going to a different team? Having been here for a little bit, played in a little bit, see what your role could be, how can it help you maybe shape your future here?
I know I'm restricted. I'm a restricted free agent, so most likely I'm going to be here. And that's good because, being here the last 2 months, I was able to, understand the system, how Monty want us to play, what his philosophy is, and how we play, So I'm definitely gonna work this summer, this off season, knowing what my role is gonna be, what my position is gonna be on the court, so I can focus on that. And it's good to have that in mind, and I'll try to keep it in mind when I work this summer.
Coming from Europe, where I know there's a pecking order, it seems like, in European basketball, where young guys really have to sit their time behind veterans. Do you have an appreciation for how difficult it is for a team as young as this one is to have success in this league?
I didn't understand the question. Sorry.
Do you have an appreciation for how difficult it is to win in the NBA when you're as young as this Pistons roster was?
Yeah, you can really understand how hard it is to win in the NBA, to win games in the NBA, and being young in this league is hard. We have a really young team, and but I think the whole season was a learning process for everyone. And as in Europe, like being young, you gotta go through some stuff. You gotta wait for your time, and I think this is gonna be good for them. This is gonna be good for everybody. Like you went through this year, was really hard, was difficult, but it's gonna build everybody into different players, different human beings, going into next season with a whole lot of experience and a whole lot of character, definitely.
One thing I've noticed from some of the newcomers that have come to the team after the trade deadline was they praised on how great of a teacher that 𝗙𝗙𝗎𝗓𝗓 is. What is your read on him from since you got here?
Oh, definitely. I was impressed with him. I love how he spends so much time on the details. In the NBA, you don't have so much time to work and practice all that stuff. But every shoot around was really, we were really focused, and all the team focused every morning. So I really appreciate that, because especially if you got a young team, you gotta teach, and the young players needs time to learn. And but I love how Monty runs the team, runs the practices, and I really enjoyed it.
You had some easy chemistry with Cade as soon as you got here. Can you just talk about what it was like to play with him and how you can play off of him and with each other?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it from the first moment. I think it was my first game here in LA against the Clippers, and he came up to me and started asking me questions like, "Well, tell me where you want the ball, how you want the ball." I'm like, anybody didn't really ever ask me stuff like this. So I told him, "Listen, you do your thing. I'll try to be available as much as I could." And I really enjoy playing with him. I think he's a real point guard, and I think Detroit is very, very lucky to have him, and I'm personally very lucky to have him as a teammate. I just love to play with him.
You said you love Detroit, you love the fact that you might be here long term. What makes you so optimistic about this thing getting turned around?
As I said before, this year was tough, but it's a process. So everybody that was here this season was, I think it's gonna come back in a different way next year, and everybody's gonna come back improved, better, and I know the team is gonna make some changes as obvious, but when I look at the team, I'm really, really positive, because we are young and so much to improve, and so much room for improvement. So that's what makes me be so positive about the future.